Hi folks, Bob Dale, Total Sales Solutions in Jackson, Mississippi, where we sell motorhomes, sell them only on eBay. We sell lots of them, folks. You can see from our 4 sites that we sell on that we have over 900 positive feedbacks. So you can pretty well buy comfortably knowing that you're going to get, you know, what we tell you you're going to get. We get along with our customers. My son, of course, those of you who watch our sales know that he likes to buy Ford and Chevrolet trucks. Well, we've got one here today to list, and it's kind of a cool truck, folks. I don't know everything about it. Dan will go over it as we go through it. But it's a good looking Scofer, and it's a bargain, I'm telling you, based on what they cost new. It's a 2011 Ford F250 Super Duty XLT 4-wheel drive. A 2011 Ford F250 4-wheel drive, 4-door Super Duty XLT, and it's just about the way you'd order one if you was going to buy it new. Now let me tell you out front, it's got 160,000 miles on it, folks. Hurts it none. It doesn't hurt at $10,000, let me say that. These trucks are designed to get 300,000 and 400,000 and 500,000 miles. This one has got the 6.2 liter V8. That's the big V8, folks. It's got 400 horsepower. It's got nearly as much pulling power, almost the same pulling power as these diesels. The only difference is here in Mississippi, I don't know where it is, how much it is where you are, but gas is $3.15 a gallon and diesel's $4. I believe I could do with about 15 less horsepower, but it is a 6.2 liter V8. It's got Nerf bars, it's got everything, fresh spares under it. Now you will notice as we go around, you may see there's a little crack in the windshield. We're replacing that. The people are coming to do it this afternoon. When you get here to buy it, it will have a new windshield. This truck, folks, has no paint work. It doesn't need any. Has no body work. Doesn't need any. It's not beat and chipped and picked. It's just a nice truck. You can look in here. Dan can show you it's got every amenity. You see back here, this is he's driving it. I gone to get the lawnmower because
power folding mirrors, and they will also power telescope for when you're towing. Power driver's seat. You can see absolutely no rips or tears. Has 2 keys. They have the keyless built into them. It's all one unit. Cranks right up, runs perfect. Has the 4 cup holders, tow command, has hill descent control, so if you're off-road and going down a hill, it'll manage that for you so you don't wreck if you suck at driving. Extra power outlets, got a line-in jack for your radio. Gigantic console, it's about 1.5 feet deep down there.
I like that. We can't fill that up.
Got two sunglass holders. These visors will slide back and forth to give you extra coverage. You can see runs perfect. Doesn't make any weird noises. Doesn't do anything wrong. Airbags here. Airbags up here. Airbags in the front. Airbags all over. This truck's not been smoked in. Hasn't had a bunch of pets in it. No odors at all.
Look at the carpet. That looks just like the day it was sold new. You show that little.
Both sides here have these bins underneath the seats, and what you can do is close the seat, lock it down here, and you have 2 lock-in storage compartments. Of course, it has a fold-down cup holder, has 12 volt and 110 volt power, so you can run your kids or whoever can plug in their phone or their game system and keep it charged while you're traveling.
See down the side, folks, you can show under here the spare, so.
Does have the camper package with the extra leaf spring, has a perfect spare tire. The bed, never been cut, never had a gooseneck or a big ball or anything in it. Does have the step.
Here's what I like about it. The tailgate is not bent or warped or anything. It up closes just like it's supposed to do. I never can make that work.
This flips up, and well, let me open it back up. That flips up, folds down. I won't fold it all the way down because of the trailer, but there's your step, and then you've got your handle. It is a flex fuel certified truck, so you can run it on ethanol if you feel like using that crap in your truck. You can. We don't, but you can.
Look at the tailgate, son. I mean, there's not a rock pick on it, folks, and they always beat them up. This truck's not been abused in any way. See down the side here, there's no paint work. You can look at the door jambs. Look at the door jambs. They're all original.
The only flaw that you can pick, it's got one little ding right there, and it's hard to see, but
yeah, you got to get in the light, right?
That is the only thing you can nitpick on this whole truck.
This thing costs several $100s.
I think they're $500 or $600 at least, if not more, counting installation. I've got a copy of the original window sticker. It's sticker for nearly $50,000 new.
That is a nice truck. We're going to list this truck today, folks. My name is Bob Dale. My phone number is 601-218-1223. 601-218-1223. If you have a question about this truck or you want to make an offer, give me a call. I like is not be able to sell it to you. You won't believe how cheap we can sell this truck for it to be as good and the quality of truck that it is. If you walked up and saw this truck and I told you it had 12,000 miles on it, you'd go, okay, because that's what it looks like, folks. And it drives like it and it looks like it. So you don't have to be fearful of those miles. Just be thinking about the money you're saving when you buy it. But we're going to list it. It's a 2011 Ford F250. It's an F250 FX4 4-wheel drive. It has every option on it. It has a 6.2 liter V8 engine, which is about 400 horsepower, folks, about the same horsepower as you get in a diesel. It's going to have a new windshield. The tires are good. The spare is new. The interior of the truck is immaculate. Everything on it works just right. It goes down the road like a new one. You'll like it a lot. But if you have any questions about it, give me a call. I don't see how that a truck that's stickered for $50-something thousand can depreciate to where we can sell it for the price we're going to sell it for, folks. But they do. The good news for you if you're looking at this truck is you can go to your dealer and buy one with 60,000 miles on it and pay about $10,000 more for it, or $8,000 to $10,000, $12,000 more for it, at least. When you say so, no, yeah, at least $10,000, $12,000 more. And I can promise you 3 years down the road, they'll be worth the same. So think about that when you're making your plans, folks. This truck makes a lot of sense. Whether you want to use it just as an everyday truck, whether you want to use it as a work truck, whether you want to use a hunting, fishing truck to tow whatever and pull anything you pull, it makes a lot of sense, and it's a good truck, folks. We appreciate your business, folks. We appreciate you watching our video. We appreciate you bidding on our video. We are so thankful for our many hundreds and hundreds of customers around the world, and we look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. Thank you.
Hey folks, Dan Dale here. You've been listening to my dad do a video on this truck. Just wanted to give you a little test drive of it. As you can see, it has the tow haul mode. You can also pull it down in manual and manually shift through the gears. Put it whatever gear you want. I've been driving this truck, so the miles may accumulate a little bit, but it won't be too much. It does have the stereo CD with MP3 player, electronic shift on the fly 4-wheel drive. I really love these dual sunglass holders up here. This is about the bumpiest road in Jackson, as you can hear in my voice, but as you can also tell, the truck itself is quiet. doesn't shake, rattle, and roll. The only warning light lit on the dash, you can see, is one of the tire pressure sensors is not working. I'm gonna try and get that fixed before the sale's over. If I don't, I'll lower the reserve accordingly, but we will have a windshield in it regardless. This truck has really excellent power. It has the driver information center right in the dash. You can go through your distance to empty, miles per gallon. Tells you, how good a mileage you're getting up and down. Timers, outside temperature 83 degrees. It has this My Key set up, which you can use, if I understand it right, you can like program that key to whoever's using that particular key to drive the truck. So if you want to let your kid drive the truck, you can set up like what the top speed is. Like one of these keys, the top speed is limited to 80 miles an hour. So, if your kid wants to use the truck or one of your employees, you can limit the top speed to 65, which is a real handy feature. Just getting down on it a little bit. The truck has really good acceleration. We showed you the power fold and power telescoping mirrors. They are heated, by the way. Has the steering wheel controls for all your information, your cruise control as well. This hill descent control is a pretty handy feature. If you're going down a hill in four-wheel drive and it's slick, or traction's bad, you hit that button and it will manage the brakes and the everything else, so you don't start skidding around, because that's one of the things about going down a hill off-road with ABS that can actually hurt you more than help. This truck also has traction control, has the tow electric brake controller if you're going to tow something. That little unit there, it's integrated into the dash, but it'll control your electric brakes. Steering wheel, another bumpy road as you can hear in my voice. Steering wheel not ripped or torn. Dash has no cracks in it. We have the original owner's manual, and like I said earlier, 2 sets of keys. All the power windows work, all the power locks work. Really, this truck just has about everything you can put on one. With the now, I wouldn't touch a gas burner Ford if it didn't have this 6.2 V8, because that old 5.4 was just not a very good motor, and gave them a bad reputation compared to the diesels. But like the 6.4 and the 6.7 have improved the reputation of diesels versus the 6.0 Ford. This new 6.2, it's the same engine they put in the Raptor, and in the Raptor it makes 411 horsepower. It's tuned for a little more torque. In this truck it makes 385, which is a lot of horsepower, but it still gets good economy, for a big truck. And of course, as we mentioned, it has side airbags, front airbags, seat airbags, has 2, 4, 8 cup holders, big bug guard. As you can tell, not a lot of road noise. The truck runs good, drives good. I'm not touching the wheel. Track's perfectly straight. I hit the brakes, it doesn't pull to one side or another. The steering's tight. There's no slop in the steering. Dad wasn't really exaggerating when he said if we told you this truck had 20 or 30,000 miles, you would believe us, because it's really been well kept. The seats, as you can see, excellent condition. That's just some paper, not hiding anything there. The motor's quiet, doesn't make any weird noises, takes off like it's supposed to, shifts out. Absolutely no mechanical issues other than that tire pressure sensor, which, like I said, I'll either get taken care of or I will knock $200 off the reserve. Either way, the sensors are about 40 bucks. But getting our mechanic to do anything is generally can be an exercise in futility. But it does have the rear parking sensor, so if you're about to back into something, they'll beep. Again, just don't let the 169,000 miles worry you. It's just an extra nice truck, no issues. I wouldn't hesitate. If you buy it, fly in, drive it home with no worries. And if you have any questions, give us a call. My number's 601-376-9869, or you can reach my dad, either way. And we appreciate you watching this video. Look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. Thanks.